Okay guys, Jimbo back here with, probably something you expect, a little bit more from my channel. Had that quick departure on the watch, which I hope you enjoyed. But I got one more video today. This, unfortunately, is the only knife I'm getting today. When I checked the tracking at the beginning of the week, it said that I had 2 other awesome knives showing up today. But, I guess that means that I get to, relive this moment a few more times in the upcoming days. I have one more knife coming tomorrow, so I'll be uploading a video tomorrow for sure. And I have one coming on Monday and one coming on Tuesday, and those 2 will be crazy. I think you'll really enjoy the Saturdays as well. Why am I using my hands when I've got a good sharp knife here, right? Sorry to make you guys watch this. This is something that I bought off of the Bark River Facebook group from a guy named Dan. So I want to go ahead and say thank you to Dan and Bark River Facebook group. Mike Stewart. Love you guys. All you guys. You're the best. I have the feeling that these 2 knives are going to look pretty nice together. Let's leave that out, that nice little Cocobolo Beer Scout, and see what's in this box here. Well, first thing we got is do not wear with pacemaker, which is for some reason stuck here. I wonder why. Well, this is the very cool magnetic neck sheath for the Bark River Adventurer. This is the Adventurer 1 in CPM20CV steel. And this happens to be desert ironwood with some beautiful mosaic pins. Look at those beauties. There's really no other word but beautiful to describe that and the desert ironwood. In the hand, it's everything I thought it was going to be. Unfortunately, I don't have the Mini Canadian anymore to be able to compare it to, because selling that helped me fund this. But I'd like to think that it's a sign that I'm starting to know what I like, and it's pretty cool that I am able to read specifications of a knife and start to kind of understand what it's going to look like and actually feel like in the hand. Now, I will say I expected this knife to be a bit bigger this way, whatever dimension you want to call that, wide. So I guess this would be thickness, this would be length, this would be width, right? But wow, these are available still, but only in LMAX steel. So you're going to have to go to the secondary market if you want it in 20CV. Nice little Bark River right there. And if you'll notice also, this came from the first production run of this knife. It's in perfect shape. It's got that convex edge, which is deceiving when you go like that. It doesn't feel sharp, but it is really sharp. And what I'm going to do is take this very thin piece of paper here from my watch. Yeah. Yeah. It's, I just wanted to get the tip there. Yeah, just that little tip. Screaming sharp. So yeah, really happy with this. It fits in the hand perfect. It's just what I wanted, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm probably not gonna wear it with this sheath too much, but we'll see. Ooh, and that was cool, man. Actually, let's show that. I'm just gonna go like that. It's like it just pulled the knife in there. I'm not doing that. That is beyond cool. That it sucks the knife up in there. And then you give it a nice generous shove. And then this is obviously not going anywhere. Now, I don't think that this, now that I'm just holding this, it doesn't feel too heavy. It's obviously got a little bit more heft to it than my Zula here. But, I mean, come on. This is a skeletonized knife with, I mean, it's fully cut out here and just a little paracord, and then this is just a little piece of Kydex. And this is a nice leather sheath with a magnet in it. But still, these things are really not that... This thing is surprisingly light, I've got to say. It looks big and chunky, and it has a magnet in there, but it is so light and nimble. I've got to... I'm really looking forward to throwing some paracord through these loops and throwing this on my neck, because I wasn't planning on necking this, but maybe I will just neck knife this and have a spare neck knife. But I'll probably carry this way more often if that's the case. But the reason why I actually bought this was because what I was going to do was make a cool custom leather sheath myself as just a project. A pocket sheath, which would include a secondary slot for either a slip joint or a flashlight, like a pen flashlight, or even my more thick rechargeable O light. So that's why I wanted one that's a bit less wide, and the fact that it's even thinner than I expected is just great. You know, fit and finish, do we really have to go over it? I will say my Desert Ironwood does have a little crack right there. I doubt that's from the previous owner or Bark River. I'm sure that's just the knife. That when they sanded it down, that was just that's one of the beauties of natural handle materials, right, guys? You can also see a tiny bit of pitting here in this, and I'm sure, again, just when they sanded it out perfectly, that was just the knife, because over here on this side, it's not present, but that was just the way the wood was. Yeah, I don't know, not much else to say. It's perfect. Especially it's gonna be great with a yeah, I'll probably throw a lanyard hole in there. We'll see. I don't know if that hole is inconveniently located, but you know, honestly, I really don't feel like I need any more purchase on the knife. This is what I like. This is exactly where I want the knife to be. And this, the Mini Canadian was good, but just having like from here to here of knife, it was like, why? You know, I just want a little more knife. And this one also has a nice fuller. I just like the design of this one. The Mini Canadian was nothing special. No offense to Mike Stewart, but your black micarta is a little boring. Your personal choice, bud. I like things that have a little... They don't have to be flashy, obviously. I'm not a flashy guy, but I think I like things with a little character and taste. I think this is my first Desert Ironwood knife. I was very curious to see what it would feel like in the hand compared to Cocobolo and Ebony, which are the two other woods that I have some more experience with. This feels a lot more like Cocobolo than Ebony does, but I can feel that it, like, on a scale from these weird silky, waxy, like gorgeous woods that I personally love, the Cocobolo, on a scale, and then down to Ebony, which felt a little drier, definitely doesn't grip your fingers as much, and it's just like a weird waxiness to it. I don't know if it's the finish that they put on it or if it's the actual wood itself, but feeling a couple of different knives from different companies, all the wood handles kind of feel the same when they're the same material, so I'm thinking it's more the wood. But this moves a little bit more towards that ebony, but it's still very on the close edge of the cocobolo. So another thing that I'm just kind of learning that I like about knives, but I'm very happy to own this knife. I know I say it all the time, like, oh, that's a keeper for sure, but now that I'm starting to really figure out what I like, especially just seeing that, like, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, you see the sheath just jumps on itself. I've got to say, it's not often that you get a new knife and you see something like crazy cool like that. So considering how light this is and how much I love the handle material and the pins and the shape, and it fits my hand perfect, I just got to say one more time, you guys knocked it out of the park, Bark River Knife and Tool. So thank you for having the awesome Facebook group, and thanks again to Dan. I'm not going to say your last name, but you know who you are. Cheers, bud. This is Jimbo, and I've got, let's see. Like I said in the last video, I've got a cool GEC traditional showing up tomorrow. That one's going to be very unique. I might have two coming tomorrow. I might have another one showing up later today. I'm not sure. I have a few coming. I've got my Grizzly showing up on Monday, and then I've got that really cool custom coming on Tuesday. So if you guys like what you see, if you like some kind of candid, fun knife discussion, hang out for a bit, join me in the chat, please go ahead and like my videos so more people can see them and join the discussion, and go ahead and click on subscribe down below so that we can, sync up on an up-to-date basis. I love when people comment on the days that I upload, so let's see if we can make that happen, guys. This is going to be one more. Jimbo out.